Well, hello, boys and girls. Are you ready to start your math lesson? Okay, remember you need your orange math workbook. Okay, for today, let's go ahead and turn over to our 120 chart. Okay, I want to start by counting by tens to 120. Tens to 120, please get your tracking finger ready. Ready, begin. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Go ahead and pause the video and count by tens to 120 on your own. Okay, class, now that you've already practiced counting by tens to 120 on your own, we're going to count by fives to 120 together as a class. Are you ready? Get your tracking finger ready. By fives to 120. Ready? Begin. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120. Okay, class, I want you to pause the video now, and I want you to count by fives to 120 all on your own. Go ahead and pause the video now. Okay, class, now that you've practiced counting by fives to 120 on your own, now let's count by twos to 50. We're gonna go all the way to 50, counting by twos, okay? Even numbers is another way of saying it, or skip counting, okay? By twos to 50. Ready, begin. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. Good job, everyone. Okay, for today, we need to turn over to lesson number 11, problem set. So go ahead and turn until you see a lesson 11 problem set. We start by writing our first and last name, please. Your number symbol and your classroom number. We are not going to write the date together because of distance learning, but you can write the date all on your own. Okay, if you would like. It's not required though. Okay, class, let's go ahead and start the lesson. Okay, the directions say to solve using the pictures. Complete the number sentence to match. Okay, so class, I want you to look at this. We have one set of pictures on the left, okay? And then we have another set of pictures on the right, okay? And I just lightly circled it. You can do that with a crayon if you'd like, but you do not have to, okay? We need to count how many objects are on the left-hand side and write that number as our first add-in. Then we're gonna count how many objects we see on the right-hand side and write that as our other add-in. And then we're going to count them all together and write our total, okay? Remember, we have longs. How many is in a long class? 10. And then we have our single cubes that represents ones. Okay, let's count the objects on the left-hand side. Are you ready to count with me? Ready, begin. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. How many were there? 54. So we write that as our first add-in. Then let's count how many objects are on the right-hand side. Ready, begin. 10, 20. Now let's go back and count how many we have all together. We count all the 10s first, and then we count the ones last. Are you ready? Ready, begin. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. Okay, class, one way you can double check your answers, and let me share with you, is we have a 5 and a 2 in the tens place. 5 and 2 make 7, okay? And then we have a 4 and a 0 in the ones place, and we have 4 plus 0 is 4, okay? And that's in the ones place. So that just gives you an idea of how to double check, okay, your tens and ones. Let's do the next problem. Again, on the left-hand side, we have this group of objects. And then the right-hand side, we see this group of objects, okay? Let's go ahead and count how much we see on the left. Ready, begin. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Now let's count how many objects are on the right. Ready, begin. 10, 20, 30, 40. Now let's count how many we have total. Ready, begin. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. Again, class, you can double check. You have a 5 in the tens place. You have 4 in the tens place. 5 plus 4 make 9, okay? And then we have a 4 in the ones place, a 0 in the ones place. 4 plus 0 make 4, okay? Class, I'm going to ask you not to color in your answers, okay, from here on out. I want to be able to read what you wrote, okay? So go ahead and pause the video and complete 3 and 4 on your own. Okay, class, now that you've completed 3 and 4 on your own, turn to the back side. Okay, class, the entire back side is assigned. I want you to leave the word solve at the bottom and cross out and explain your thinking to a partner. So I want you to cross out those words. Then you'll notice I divided this section into boxes, okay, or sections, by drawing a line down the center here. And then I drew a line right across, right above these 2 bottom problems, okay? That way you have room to complete your drawings in these spaces, okay, below each problem. I will start with section 5 with you, and then you will complete the rest of this page on your own. Okay, the directions say to solve, but I'm going to add to that. Solve each of the number sentences and show your work through quick tens and ones drawings. Okay, so look at number, what's the first number that you see in problem letter A? You see a 4, right? So 4 tens. So we need to draw 4 longs. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many ones are in 47? We see 7 ones, right? Okay, so we're going to draw 7 ones, and we can draw our circles or dots to represent our ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's your 7 ones. Then go the next number. What's this number? 40. And which number is in the tens place? The 4. So we draw 4 longs. Okay, each long represents a 10. Okay, and what's the other number? It's a 0. 0 represents ones. Do we need to draw anything? No, 0 means nothing, right? So we need to now count total to figure out what to write in our this is called a sum class. When you're adding two add-ins together, two or more add-ins together, the answer to an addition problem is known as a sum. So let's count. Are you ready to count with me? We count all the tens first, then we come back and count the ones. Ready? Begin. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. And we write 8 and a 7 for 87. Look at class. We have 4 and 4. 4 and 4 make 8. There's your tens. 7 plus 0 are in your ones. 7 plus 0 is 7. Your answer is 87. I will do one more problem with you, and the rest of them you're going to do on your own, okay? So you're going to continue with B, C, D, E, and F by drawing your tens and ones, but I want to work out this problem here with you where we're missing an add-in, okay? So I can show you what to do. You'll continue doing A on your own, B on your own, and D on your own. Let's do C together. Okay, so class, what is the first number you see? You see it 48, right? How many tens is in 48? 4 tens, right? So let's draw our 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what's the other number? 8 is your other number, right? And 8 represents what? Your ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now, we need to figure out how many more we need to make a total of 98. Okay. So let me share with you, class, a trick here. Okay. 8 is the same. 8 is in the ones place, and you see the 8 here. Okay, in the ones place. So what do you need to add to 8 to get 8? Nothing, right? So your ones place answer here is a 0. 8 plus 0 equals 8, right? Right? Okay, now we got to figure out what number belongs here in the tens place. Okay, now we have 4 tens here, right? And we see a 9 here. That's in our tens place, right? So 4 plus what makes 9? Just count on 4. And remember, we're in the tens place, so we're going to count on more tens. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many more tens did you need? You needed 5 more tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your missing number here is 50. You needed 48 plus 50 make 98. Okay. 48, 58, 68, 78, 88, 98. Or 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. Okay, so that's a trick there, just a strategy you can use to help you solve for a missing add-in. You can identify your tens and the number in the tens. How many more would you need to add to the 4 to make 9? 5 more. 4 plus 5 make 9. And then 8, how many more do you need if the 8's right here? You don't need any more, so the answer is 0. So the answer total is 50 is your answer. You need 50 more to make a total of 98. Okay, and you need to show that in using quick tens and ones drawings as well. Okay, class, send me a clear photo of both sides when you're finished. Remember, for all of these problems, I want to see quick tens and ones drawings. Okay, and complete the number sentence. Send me a picture of both sides through your Class Dojo account when you're all finished.